man, people change. One day people love you because you did a video with this YouTuber. The next day people hate you because you said that you didn't like minute rice. That's just the way people work. So what you believe in, what you think is good, then that's what you do. And if, like I say, energy is everything. The right energy come around, it'll be for you. #72 with your boy Mayor Kong. Hypedog.com, promo code Kong. Get your supplements, get your gear. Somebody asked me about the new flavor Hyphy Mud. I'm not a grape dude at all. Like for real. I do not like grape. I like grapes, but not grape flavor shit. I like it. It actually mixes real well with the aminos too. So the gum. Sometimes I'll be forgetting that all of that shit got caffeine in it. So it'll be having me zooted all day. So start, if you got all three, spread your caffeine out. I don't know if you can take it or not, but it's some serious shit though. But yeah, the new Hyphy Mud, shit good, man. I really appreciate it. Good shit, you can drink it, you can shoot it, preferably drink it. And it's good. Real got a real good taste flavor to it. You know, the texture. I'm just fucking with you, it's good too. But check this out. So I asked a question. I said, if there was no social media, you know, a lot of people can't answer this question. If there was no social media, would you really be killing it in the gym? So that's what we're gonna discuss today. If there was no social media, we'd be killing it in the gym. Is gym really a validation thing for you, so people can look when you post something and say, hey, look at me? Or is it something that you actually love? Is it a lifestyle? Me personally, I've been lifting weights way before social media was around. So I didn't have anything to validate me other than the people around me saying, hey, you're getting big or whatever, which, you know, whatever. That's people in your life. But I didn't have a like button back when I did it. So that's a good question, man. I want y'all to think about that, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. So when I started lifting, it was only thing we had. We didn't have social media, no YouTube, no nothing. So what we did have was the Joe Weider magazine. So they used to put little clips, and they still do it. They put their little workouts in there, and we follow it. But back then, man, I can't. When I was in my early teens, 13, 15, couldn't get no gym membership, so we had saying weights. So my uncle had the posters hanging up in the basement with the little bodybuilding quotes and diets, and then it had the workouts. So I would try to follow those, but the only ones I did was arms and chest. So before any validation, the only thing I had to validate was me looking in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Fitness. I'm so glad that I'm older. I'm before social media, I should say, because fitness for me does a bunch of stuff that certain things couldn't do. Certain things couldn't do for me mentally. So I'm glad that I'm not mentally attracted to validation of the internet, which is why my content is what it is too. I can do a lot of content that will get a whole bunch of female interest, they get a whole bunch of this interest, a whole bunch of that interest, but that's not who I am as a person. The only interest I want to generate, like I always tell y'all, is the interest of like-minded people who want to be inspiring, who got a sense of humor, who don't take no shit, we stand up for what we believe in, that type of energy. I can do the same thing everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? Or not everybody else, I don't say everybody else, but most people do to get views, and that's just something I'm not interested in doing. So I'm glad I'm before this era of validation. And the only validation that we had back then was how you look. You can't, the weights don't lie. If you say you're getting it in, you tell somebody, they be like, what's going in the backyard? When that shit busts off your chest, then we know you was bullshitting. The internet though, like I always tell people, if it's used incorrectly, like we own businesses, so use it, promote your business, that's good. Use it for positive influence, that's good. Sometimes, man, what happens is that validation piece, people get caught up chasing a ghost. Let me tell you something. I seen a video on YouTube about the filters of the internet. That shit has become like a scientific movie, like Steven Spielberg shit. Like the way people can change their physique, make themselves smaller, make them more dense. So you might not even be looking at the true product. So what happens is people get caught chasing a ghost. They want to chase this particular physique or this particular body part. Like I tell people all the time, genetically you just don't have it. Like if you don't got the hips of this supermodel you following, you're not gonna have them. And what you don't do is build a foundation of what you got to make the best you can do. So the internet could be a gift and a curse. And if you are on this internet fitness kick just for that, you will never, you're not gonna last 10 years in this shit. You're not. Because you are always going to chase something that finish line will continue to move further and further away. So unless you are comfortable with yourself enough to not worry about, let's say you post a picture and you don't get any likes. You're not selling nothing. You're not, you know what I'm saying, you're not promoting anything. Who cares? Who cares? That's why, man, a lot of times, man, being in this YouTube space and shit like that, like, I realize it's different. So sometimes I just don't even be motivated to post. I don't be motivated to do shit because it just, I see too many things that is not a representation of it. But then again, it don't got shit to do with me. It's when you love something and you see people who do things that you can clearly see they don't love it, or they say shit because they can't achieve something, which they can, they just don't try. And like I always say, man, what's for me might not be good for you. What's for you might not be good for me. So that's why we have our own lane and our own path. So internet gift and a curse. For me, it's both, because I get frustrated. But I'm a positive dude. I try to be at least. And that's what my content is. So my thing is, man, you have to go into it with the right mindset. And look, delete your Instagram. Delete your face. If you're getting caught up in that, just don't even use the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to get you to where you need to be. Shout out to Big Boy for the technique, man. Shout out to Big Boy for the technique. Even though he gave me all the shit in the world, he gave me something positive. This is good technique. There you go. This shit, man, this is something you should make yourself proud of. Getting up, coming to the gym, knowing that you're doing something that working towards your better health, mental stability, all that. You know what I'm saying? If you consistently doing things for the people always change, man. That's why I don't do a lot of other shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because it got to get a lot of views, because the people always gonna change. And like I said, then you get stuck in this rabbit hole of always trying to please people. Only thing you need to do is get a workout that works for your body. My advice is to use muscular fusion. My advice is to use diets, not so much these shits that we see, all those things, because they don't work for everybody. Find something to make your body respond. My body has responded and changed dramatically from eating less, eating higher calories and less. But that's me. That necessarily don't be you. So when you start figuring out you, then that's the only validation you need. Now, I want to make a living out of fitness. Let me just be clear. But I'll have 3,000 followers for 3,000 years if it means for me to continue to be me. That means only 3,000 motherfuckers who've ever seen me appreciate me. Nobody else does. So I'll do me forever. I will never change my platform, never change my content. My content will just get better with growth. You know what I'm saying? Production-wise, things like that. But I will never change what I stand for, what I speak for. And if I do have a change of heart or something, I will explain that. But that's the only way to stay in this health and fitness world, is to only worry about you and worry about validating you and what you got inside of you. That's it. Other than that, man, people change. One day people love you because you did a video with this YouTuber. The next day people hate you because you said that you didn't like minute rice. That's just the way people work. So what you believe in, what you think is good, then that's what you do. And if, like I say, energy is everything. The right energy come around, it'll be for you. I was 19 years old with no internet, benching 315 for 6 times. Nobody seen me do it but 3 people that was there. I do this for me. Ready? Come on, baby. Like that kind promo code Kong, amen. Like I said, more realistic dialogue. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to do. Those of you who don't know, I speak public too. I'm a public speaker, so you know, it ain't always about the weightlifting, it ain't just always about jiu-jitsu, it ain't always about, you know, comedy. You know, that's a part of my personality. But also the thing is too, man, I'm not afraid to tell about my struggles and things I went through and things I've done to overcome them. So like I said, if I speak something just like people have spoke to me, those are some things that I struggle with, and I know I can help somebody else. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you so negative, and I wish everybody felt this way, but when you so negative, you decide that that's not the life for you, you ain't got nowhere in life, you just screwed everybody over. And here's the thing, I never stole money, I never did any shit like that. I've just done a lot of bad things that, because I was hurt. So when you change those ways, all you want to do is help people. I'm still that dude, man. I'm still that, you know, I still got that in me to be on some other, but you know, we save that for when it's really time. That's my family and that's my close ones around me. But other than that, man, I'm here because I want people to be uplifted, and I want people to uplift me. So appreciate all the follow, appreciate all the shots out and all that y'all do for me. Shout out to Darren McClain podcast, shout out to OG Silverback, CT Fletcher, Big Boy, and definitely Kali, man. You know what I'm saying? People who, this is why I'm here. People who put me on their platforms so other people can see me. So I know a lot of y'all came from that. Most of y'all are not just brand new subscribers, and for those of you who are, y'all are organically seeing me grow just like everybody else, but y'all caught me just on the video or something you just seen through the YouTube, so I'm in the algorithms a little bit, so I appreciate that too. But we just here to uplift, man, and get it together, man. So hope y'all like the content, man. Like, subscribe, share, or y'all know, beat your ass.
We need Kong. The world needs him.